Okay, this is YouTube video number 1. Welcome to Yap Addict. I needed an outlet because I can't shut up about the stuff that I love to talk about, whether it be games or anime or movies or TV or music, and I've realized that I've really started to annoy my friends with it, so it's gotten to the point where I need to put it somewhere. I need to be able to put it out there to where no matter what I talk about, someone's going to be able to talk about it with me and allow me to just get this stuff off of my chest, because there's a lot of stuff. This sounds pretentious. There's a lot of stuff that I really like to indulge in. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I enjoy, and I don't think that they're necessarily always in the same branch as each other. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go from watching an anime about romance into listening to some serious country music into listening to a band like Sleep Token, and that'll all be within the span of like 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll jump back into watching something like Peaky Blinders. So I can, they all sound very mainstream, obviously, right? Because it's hard to find some stuff that's, unknown and a little underground, but liking all of that stuff at the same time, there's people in your life that are only going to like one or two of those things, so I've realized, I decided that I wanted to find somewhere where I can talk about things like this no matter what and still have a solid conversation, or just be able to do what I'm currently doing and yap. I've already got a few videos planned. I've got one that's really exciting to me, and I can't wait to put it out. It's going to be about how, don't laugh, My Dress Up Darling, it's an anime. I can't wait to put it out. It's going to be about how that anime has changed the idea of romance in the, medium of anime, right? Because you've got a bunch of different anime that have already been put out, and they really just did the same thing, where they do this will they, won't they, episode after episode after episode, and it's such a slow burn that it almost comes to a snail's pace. But My Dress Up Darling is very different, so I can't wait to talk about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Another one is probably going to be about Dan to Dan. I think I'm going to stick to the anime niche for a little while, just because there's a lot of anime that I really want to talk about. I want to talk about Apothecary Diaries. I just watched that for the first time. I want to talk about Frieren. Frieren came out of nowhere for me. I love that show. I want to talk about my thoughts on Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is the first anime that I ever watched where I knew consciously that it was an anime, because at some point I did watch Naruto, obviously. I mean, every single one of us did. We either watched Naruto, Bleach, or One Piece. And if you didn't watch one of those three, then you were watching Dragon Ball. So I really want to talk about that and my opinion on it. And there's so many things that I can't wait to talk about. So I'm excited to start this. And I won't just be sticking to this sort of senseless rambling or ranting when I make a video. I really want to tap into video essay content, because as a chronic YouTube kid myself, where I couldn't go a single meal without watching a video, I know how interesting those can be, and I've always loved watching them, and I've always loved consuming them. I mean, I have playlists on my YouTube that are years old, and I just keep adding to them because someone will put out a new video essay for a hyperfixation of mine, and I have to watch it, and I have to have it in the background. So I really do want to dive into that as well at some point, instead of doing this sort of off-script, random ranting that I'm currently doing for this first video. But, cut me some slack. It is my first video. I think I can only go up from here. I mean, for example, I have no idea how to source any sort of clip from any of the anime or the TV shows that I want to have in the background as I'm talking about them. I have no idea how to get a hold of them. I see all of these different YouTubers that do relatively the same kind of content that I want to do, and they've got the moving parts and they've got great edits on them, but they've also got actual clips taken straight from the shows themselves, and I have no idea how to get a hold of them without possibly tripping copyright. Which is really stupid of me to say, because you need, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in order to get monetized. So I don't know why I'm thinking about copyright right now when I have 0 subscribers, and currently I don't even have a video up. So I don't know why I'm tripping over this so much, but I want to make sure that I have it done right before I start to do it. And for that reason, we're going to start off with some Minecraft in the background, because it's just a lot easier for me to be able to play the server that me and my roommates have, rather than try to find a bunch of clips and then have the video be taken down before I'm even monetized. I don't even know if that's possible, but before I'm even monetized, and have to rework the entire thing. So I just want to be safe, and it's better to be safe than sorry for something like this, at least in my opinion, because if I screw up after putting in so much work to create a YouTube video, I would be so sad. And I didn't realize how much work it takes to put a YouTube video together, but I have so much newfound respect for the people that actually do this for a living, because this is a lot more difficult than I thought. And there seems to be no clear-cut answer for any question that you have. It's just either generalized information or like the crappiest 1-second clips on like, do this or don't do that. But I guess the best advice that I've gotten so far is to just do it, because that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm just winging it, and I'm seeing if it'll work. I'm seeing if something will stick. I'm seeing if I'll actually even put the time into it. And I think that, so far I've been having a lot of fun. So I think that I'll be able to stick with this for at least a little while to see if it's something that I feel like I want to do. But, we'll see. Anyways, that is a wrap for episode 1, or video 1. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. I hope that you stick around, whoever you may be, and I hope that I stick around, because I've been having a lot of fun so far. And I would like to see this through to be able to have this as an outlet long term, or a hobby, or maybe, eventually some money. But I mean, that's really not the goal right now. It's just for me to be able to yap into the void for whoever to hear. Thank you so much for listening and being here, and thanks for witnessing the first steps that I'm taking into this YouTube atmosphere.